Bosconian, or Forget Bosconian, or AKA Almost Bosconian, which this game is called on the tap file. Anyway, this is a rehash of an almost finished version of a near arcade rendition of the Spectrum. So we'll have a play at this version first, and we're going to have a play of the Mastertonic 48/128K budget title of Bosconian. Yeah, ship in the middle. Got to find the motherships, blast all their sections, and carry on to the next one. Rinse and repeat. So yeah, this is a sort of a homebrew version. There's nothing on the map. This feels. This is called Almost Bosconian, as in it's almost finished. It does feel very buggy, but we'll play this first, and then we'll play the Mastertronic version. Yeah, I didn't realise this existed until I was looking through the files of Spectrum Computing and the virtual TR-DOS file website. So yeah, it resembles the arcade. Well, the ship resembles a bit more the arcade than the budget game, and the screen is a bit more open, but it feels a bit broken, and I can't find any motherships. I am using the map. There's no music, unlike the arcade release and the budget release by Mastertronic. The map is really sluggish. Okay, we have a ship on the screen. Yeah, I've been playing this for about 10-15 minutes. I can't seem to die. So it's just a work in progress version. This. All right. Oh, here we go. That's a bit weird. Oh, that is weird. Oh, what's going on? Yeah. You can see why this is called Almost Bosconian. It does feel. The look of it looks more like the arcade version. I can't seem to destroy anything. Oh, this feels a bit odd. Very broken. My ship's broken. Oh, okay. I think we can't really play anymore. It's unfinished, but it does resemble the arcade. There's definitely the screen size. The ship looks more like the ship from the original Namco game. I think I'm going to call it a day on this one, and we'll move on to the Mastertronic budget release of Bosconian. Bosconian 1987. This has got some really nice music. Let's whack our keys on. I think enter is smart bomb. Enter to start. Okay, yeah, the ship is not like the arcade ship or the last version. Okay, so here we go. So I should have infinite lives on this. So we have to shoot the motherships, the battle stations. Oh damn! And progress. Pick up fuel. We have fuel pickups on this one, and you can teleport as well, if I remember rightly. Right. Oh, I can shoot right. Oh, right up the Kaiser. Yeah, really nice rendition. I think it's a rendition of the arcade game. These allow you to teleport, if I remember. Oh, damn. Okay. This. Oh, I can pick up extra lives. And we can. Yeah, we. Oh. Don't need extra lives, though, do I? So here we go. There we go. So shooting. Oh, we have bombs here. Let's try and see if the bombs work. No, smart bombs don't work. It says enter on the instructions. It's weird. Hooray! On to the next round. My smart bombs don't seem to activate. Very strange. Whoa! Let's pick up an extra life. I'm sure those teleporters, yes they do. Oh, I've got backfire. We've got some X-Wing ships coming in now. Yeah, so I had a copy of this off a friend. Naughty copy I recorded. But the 128K version didn't work, and the 48K version seemed to crash. So it was a game I had, but I didn't. It wouldn't allow me to get very far because it would crash quite often. But it's a nice game. Let's get some more fuel. Oh. Yeah, so with Mastertonic releasing this, it's a bit of an odd one because being a budget game, and Mastertonic got the license from the Namco arcade to release this. So there's you don't get many budget releases which are arcade conversions, but Mastertonic have two. They have Mottos, which I've covered on my channel already. That is a Namco arcade conversion. And I'm trying to think of another game. What's the other game that's a budget arcade release? Oh yeah, Peter Pack Rat, released on the Firebirds Silverbird, is it? Budget label. That is an arcade conversion released for a budget title. So as far as I'm aware, Peter Pack Rat, this and Mottos are the only original releases for a budget arcade conversion. There's some specky facts for you. The music's great. As I said, I can't remember if it's true to the arcade. I have played the arcade, and this was a long time ago. I used to go ice skating at the Deeside Leisure Centre in Queen's Ferry near Chester, and they had an ice rink, and it was a sports centre, and they had a really substantial arcade section in there, which I used to love playing, but they didn't have this there. My mum used to take me ice skating or whatever back in the day, and sometimes we used to get chips from the local chip shop, and Bosconian, or Boscanian as I used to call it back then, was in the chip shop, and it was a 10p affair. Whack the 10p's in while you were waiting for your chips, and you could play this and then go home or sit in the car and eat your chips. So yeah. And I recorded this, I had a copy of this off my friend, but it wasn't until some time later I put the connected to the dots and realised this was the same game I used to play in the chip shop, fish and chip shop, in Deeside in Queen's Ferry as a kid. So 1981, 1982 this came out, so it's probably one of the, apart from like Space Invaders, probably one of the earliest arcade games I remember playing. Very nice. Round 4 already, brilliant. So we can teleport. I think this teleports. I'm not sure. So there's a lot more other ships on this level. Yeah, I still can't get my bombs to work. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, I'm gonna press a few of the keys to see if. No, I'm pressing B's bomb. No. Not sure that that's working properly, but it's a nice little game. And if you've not played Mottos on the Mastertonic budget label, that's a nice game. And Peter Packrat as well, very nice little budget game. So yes. Oh. They are all on my channel, so have a look at those. Oh gosh, yeah. This also feels a bit like Data Reest's Last Battle. Very similar gameplay. That is also on my channel. That's the US Gold Spectrum version. Yeah, Last Battle has a few more bells and whistles than this, as it was a later release. Yeah, but this is as a Mastertronic release. This is fun. Probably one of their better shoot 'em up releases. All their releases were quite varied, to brilliant to the downright laughable. But I love their. I do love a Mastertronic title. Oh, this is getting tricky. What? So there's a few more to get. Wow. Yeah, nice game. Tune is very catchy. Turn it up a bit. I can't get my bombs to work. It does say enter on the instructions. Maybe it only destroys short range fighters rather than the. Don't know. I have you. My bombs are going down on the counter. Maybe it's for the enemy ships, the smaller ones. What? Right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to blast this last one and call it a day. Round 5. Yeah, I don't know how many levels this has got, but it's a very pleasant game to play. Especially with infinite lives. I always used to call this game Bosconian. I don't know why. Not knowing how to pronounce the name of the game. Probably a common occurrence with some games on the Spectrum. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, so you do teleport with those things, kind of. Yeah, so there we go. Bosconian and Almost Bosconian for the Tez-X Spectrum. Obviously, this is the better version. But it's nice to have a different version of an early arcade classic. There we go.